Okay, we are back in Legend of Heroes, Trails to Azure, and I don't know how I'm going to end up splitting this up because the final dungeon is probably going to be long enough to encompass a few different videos. But anyway, we're able to go to the wetlands. Why you want to go there, I don't know. We're going to hop to the Azure Tree.
あそこにキーヤと全ての真実が待っている。準備はいいか。
5時の方向に機影確認。赤い星座所属ベイオウルフ号です。
現れたか。
赤い星座が運用している。
なあ、俺がいた頃から強襲揚陸艦を運用するっていう話は出ていたが、もうあそこまで使いこなしてるのかな。
今回の計画のため黒い助が資金を出したのかもしれないわね。
どうやら結社の技術も使われているみたいだけど、アッパス振り切れそうかい。
なんとかしてみよう。
ま、でかい上にごつそうだし速度じゃ負けないんじゃね。
これはまさか空中に巻かれた電磁機雷。間違いありません。財団でも実用化されています。
さすがに戦い慣れている。
やってくれたね。右舷前方に回り込まれた。アッパス対衝撃フィールド。
了解だ。総員しゃがんで衝撃に備えるがいい。
よし、機種全面に対衝撃フィールドを集中。機雷源を強行突破しつつそのまま大樹へ向かうよ。
了解だ。
やりやがるな。アンカーで捕まえて白兵戦に持ち込んでやるつもりだったが、
我らもまだ空中戦の連度は不足しているということだろう。まああとはシグムント様たちに任せておけばいい。
お嬢と副団長が羨ましいぜ。あんなすごそうな場所で存分にやりやるんだからな。
ここは
本当にあの大樹の中。
確かにでかい木だったが、ここまでじゃねえだろ。
空間そのものが歪んでしまっている。見つけて、私を見つけて。すっごく綺麗。外にあったのとはまた別の大樹。無数の光が木に吸い込まれていますね。
なんつうか動力ネットの概念イメージみたいだな。
それにしてもシャッターチャンスばかりだわ。
ここより先は重力の歪みが発生しているためメルカバを進められないようだ。徒歩で行くより道はなかろ
う。やれやれ、面倒だね。まあ外にだったらメルカバで離脱もできそうだ。いざとなったら大樹の外に出ることもできると思うよ。
そうか、分かった。
いずれにせよ探索班と待機班を決める必要があるだろう。悠長に眺めている余裕はない。すぐに動くぞバニムス。
はい。あの大樹のどこかにキアがいるはずだ。絶対に何としても見つけ出してみせる。
And you guessed it, Noel and Dudley will stay here and guard the base. I'm going to snap as many photos of this giant tree as I can while we're stuck in the thick of it. Then once I get back, I'll have to write an expose about the truth behind this whole incident. So what I'm saying here is, get going and solve this case once and for all. The greatest 3-page feature to ever grace the Crossbell Times depends on it. Only 3 pages? I harbor no doubts that Kia is somewhere inside the great tree. I can sense her within its deepest, furthest depths, accompanied by that Qua woman and the puppet master of a lawyer. If you require my assistance, simply have Tio call for me. Couldn't you argue that all lawyers are puppet masters and deserve to be shot? Okay, maybe I went a little too far on that one. They're not all puppet masters, but the rest holds true. I'm shocked at how pretty the Azure Tree is from the inside. If only things weren't so urgent right now, I feel like I could soak in the scenery for hours on end. What am I saying? There's no time to be relaxing. Sorry about that. Do your best out there, guys. I'll be cheering you on from in here. The way all those lights are floating into that tree, it's like a visual representation of the Orbital Network. Now that I think about it, the Orbital Net played a big part in the Qua family's whole conspiracy, huh? Maybe the way the tree looks is no coincidence then. Could be related to their big project somehow. That's all I've got. I'll leave the rest of the sleuthing to you guys. Using the ship's armor and impact shields as a battering ram was a bold maneuver. Thanks to that, the ship only sustained a negligible amount of damage. As such, it wouldn't pose us any problem if you'd like to withdraw from the Azure Tree and head somewhere else for the time being. Simply give the word and we'll depart. Any damage sustained... that's just a repeat. That's the break room. The Red Constellation's assault ship almost scared the shorts off of me. Thank Adios, we still made it to the Azure Tree in one piece. Still, we can't guarantee that we've seen the last of the Beowulf. Anyone we leave on standby in the Merkaba is going to have to stay on guard. As a member of the Qua family, Belle must be deeply involved in this plan. She and Mr. Grimwood will know the answer to all of our questions, I'm sure of it. Let's go, Lloyd. It's time to uncover the truth and take Kia back. Our struggle has brought us this far. Several fearsome opponents await us inside the tree, including her. This is what we've been steeling ourselves for. Today, we fight in the name of everything we hold dear to us. I can tell the path through the Azure Tree goes quite a ways inside. You should return here to rest and resupply when everything's too dicey out there. It's up to you to resolve this incident, after all. Best that we don't take any unnecessary risks along the way. So I'm curious what he actually sells these. You can see I have 46 of the suckers. Almost 50 of those. Wow. Yeah, we're good for pretty much anything I encounter, I think. Well, time to get to work. That tree isn't going to traverse itself. It's too bad we can't use the Merkaba to find a shortcut. Then again, I know who's waiting for me in there. I'm willing to put in the honest work this time. I have to if I want to make up for my mistakes and sell things properly. The Beowulfs pulled back for now, but I'm willing to bet that was just a warm-up in their eyes. My uncle and Shirley are waiting for us, probably licking their chops about it too. We don't have a clue what they've got up their sleeves, so keep your guard up. Now isn't the time to stop bannings. The only way to arrive at the truth is to take things one step at a time. However, time is still of the essence. There's no telling what effect the tree will have on Crossbell in the long term. Facing McLean and Mr. Grimwood won't be easy, but I know for a fact we'll prevail against them. The world that has formed inside the Azure Tree is beyond comprehension. It defies the laws of physics to a far greater extent than anything we encountered in the Moon Temple or Stargazer's Tower. No amount of common sense will benefit us in there. We must proceed with caution. So the Septerian of Zero brought forth this tree and everything in it. It's an act of creation akin to the goddess's very own. We've come this far together, but now the fate of everyone on board is in your hands. It's not much, but I can at least help by tuning your orbits. Just let me know. But yeah, we have everything we'll need. I cannot emphasize that enough. In case you're wondering, I'm not planning on going heavy on the fighting here because this is the final dungeon. We should have everything we're going to need. Dead and scanned. Crap. We just made it angry. They drop U materials, but I don't know why. Social Ball Me X. Congratulations on reaching the end. You've got a long road ahead of you still, but I know you can do it. Ah, how motivating. Well, the chest believes in us. We can't prove it wrong. Wasn't really planning on it, but I hit level 100 right there. Holy crap, could this thing walk any slower? I was about to say, sooner or later it should reach the end of its tether. Aha. I figured there was a reason for it being there. So yeah, I didn't really want to fight that much, but every single turn has a new enemy. Plus, I still do have 2 Master Quartz level up. 53. Her eyes whelmed with tears as she read, the first time Cyril had ever seen her cry. And while she was distracted, he took care to replace the letters in the chest and close it with due discretion. When she finished, it was all she could do to not keep her voice from shaking. Why? Why are you letting me read this? So in case you're wondering about the quartz fragment, I'll drop that off later. Don't really care for the mirror. Okay, the EXP payout here is still pretty decent. Emblem just maxed. 200 sepith across the board. Quick, Adel. We have to get to the center of the Great Tree of Origins. Wait, sorry, wrong tree. So apparently Ease is recycling plots from Trails, huh? But anyway, there should be a shortcut back for us to get to the ship, and I'll deliver the quartz fragment then. Jeez. So I don't really know what's so dangerous about these. They're really weak to time, though, which is not good news for them right here. There you go, no turn for Risha. Wow. 3 pinions. Rift Gem. These 2 games have been a big part of my life for 5 years. I'm not certain what future projects I'll take part in, but it's going to be hard to surpass the satisfaction I feel for these 2. I don't know who JJL is, but I assume that's a guy from the Geofront. So for the Rift Gem, it's basically a super impede quartz. There was a mirror in that fight. And Randy just got a new move, Warcry 2. I don't know if he gives up less health or gets more CP. No luck maxing Phantom yet. Oh my god, Ellie, how do you miss at point blank? EP Charge 3. 54. Searle set the chest in her palms, the newest letter nestled between them and the chest's bottom. He then leaned just so their foreheads barely touched. Eyes closed, he whispered, "Take care, Geneviève." Due to Emblem, I might not be able to get ambushed anymore. Tyrol Balm. If Lloyd ends up adopting Kia, does that make him a dad detective? That was just really, really bad. Nice kitty? Oh my god, surrounded by mirrors. So, we'll bring in the Hound? Actually, first, we'll scan, because we might be able to cast on this. Large golden cryptid in the form of a lion, the shaking of its mane distorts space and time. Very weak to mirage. Who saw that coming, you know? I don't think that'll reach. Dang it. Yeah, I'll take it. So that's interesting, they get to move during this. I should also mention, like, it's kind of obligatory that this is an opportunity to farm MPs if you're so inclined. Okay, let's go for this one. So I'm a little worried about is he's not attacking Lloyd because I had to send Ellie. Never mind. This guy almost got shredded as collateral. So if you want to see the stupid mirror thing, reflects art sent its way, weak to time. Why is it weak to time if it freaking reflects arts?
まあまあだったね。
グッジョブです。
No level ups. I'm mainly looking at Phantom, not the characters. Keep in mind I'd get my EXP or my HP back upon level up, but it doesn't matter. Wazy may actually regenerate more than Tio does with Ingenuity. Crap. Stupid Sepith, man. It's not worth it. How did I land a job inside the Azure Tree? Let's just say the higher elements were active. Leaving that guy alone because I don't want to fight that much. Crap. So I even bothered looking outside. I need to loot this first. Tier All Balm. Keep going. Only 10 more chests to unlock the secret chest ending. I don't think many people will believe that, but they might think there's only like 10 chests left to get the one achievement. Pretty sure I missed some chests because I didn't have the quartz to reveal everything along the way. If I wanted to do New Game Plus, that'd be pretty easy to get. All this walk for this. It's only 4 of them. So if you want to see Dark Zone Beta, Master of Potent Arts, very weak to wind. Now, I don't have a good wind spell on her, so the next best thing I have is Galleon Tower. And let's see if I pull the fast one. Actually, I don't think it'll matter. Never mind. Still nothing for Phantom, and wow. Yeah, go nuts. Light Gem. Harmony is the fertile soil where efforts converge into a strong, solid tree, capable of bearing wonderful fruit. This wouldn't have been possible otherwise. So I believe that's another Geofront member. Light Gem, that is such a ripoff, man. Like, I'd want perfect accuracy if I'm using that thing. EP Charge 3. Crossbow City was built in a day. It took years of hard work to get us this far, so do me a favor and end this story in style. Well, it is true, everybody gets one, so... Please not mirrors, please not mirrors. So these are another ones. They mentioned making contact results in annihilation, alternate self from separate dimension. I kind of wonder if this is supposed to be like what's left of Lloyd and crew after the various rewinds. Food for thought and maybe an idea for theorists to handle. Just in case. So, nothing for Lloyd. Khalidbolg. Hold me, Noe, hold me, Noe. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days of seek. Not really familiar with what the song is, so, it is what it is. And then we can get Lloyd's stuff back as we go. Otherwise, Khalidbolg. Who's that for? Must be for Noelle. Whoa, that was close. Got a little bit of CP back on him. No chest over there. I'm probably just going to try to kill the guys that are in bottlenecks or blocking chests. But we should be hitting a shortcut back to the ship before we complete this segment. Might even be right there. Yep. Okay, I'll see you over at the police station. I believe this is the last one. Page 3 on the Divine Child decrypted. Divine Child fully decrypted. All data and information terminal 03 has been successfully analyzed. Would you like to check it immediately? Yes, please. On the Divine Child. Crossbell is the home of D, therefore G, in the land of origin, as it is this very place where our sect inherited the Divine Child from our founders. The Divine Child represents the true God, and her existence is the symbol of D, therefore G. Underneath the Sunfort slumbers what appears to be a human girl in perpetuity. In reality, she awaits the moment of her awakening on top of the altar in the Sunfort. For someone to live this long might be hard to believe for us mortals. However, I have seen her with my own eyes. Within the sphere, referred to as the Sacred Cradle, slumbers a little girl, a divine presence. The Sacred Cradle was created by the predecessors of our sect, based on the technologies alchemists had learned by studying artifacts, meaning that like those phenomena described as miracles, there is nothing miraculous to be found here. From her era of inception on, the Divine Child, via Gnosis, has been entrusted with knowledge, which can be best described as infinite. Once wisdom is achieved, the Divine Child will awaken, and she will become the true God D, and the souls and minds of all will be gathered within D, releasing the people from the goddess's spell. That is the prophecy left by the predecessors of D, therefore G, and the ambition we shall fulfill. This data, could it be describing Kia before she began staying with you at the Triple S building? Kia was created by the Qua family 500 years ago and given the cult's founders to be their object of worship. They called her the Divine Child and placed her in the cradle of the Sunfort until she could become the vessel for their new god. Yes, but the reality of the situation was kept away from the cult's founders. Little did they know they were being manipulated to the Qua family's ends. All the while, they spent centuries chasing the fantasy of a true god. Almost makes you pity them. Their sins were too great. I can't bring myself to feel sorry for them, no matter how pathetic they were. The cult may have its transgressions, but that doesn't make Kia any less of a victim in this. Even if she was created by the Qua family to fulfill their delusional ambitions, even if she does possess miraculous power and terrifying inhuman abilities, it doesn't matter. None of that is her fault. The night she woke up at the auction, she was just a normal little girl, one who never asked for any of this. Before then, she had been locked inside the cradle for hundreds of years, afraid and alone. And now Maria Bell and Mr. Grimwood are trying to exploit her. Damn straight. Doesn't matter how they try to spin it, we ain't gonna let them off the hook for what they're putting Keto through. Well, with this, all the cult's data has been successfully analyzed. I don't know all the details of the operation you're currently planning, but I do know as well as anyone just how much Kia means to each of you. I'm sure you'll do everything in your power to bring her home. Don't forget, you have me and all of the rest of your allies cheering you on. Thanks, Rebecca, that means a lot. I promise that we're going to get Kia back no matter what. We're going to fight for a future where every child in Crossville can smile, her included. Terminal diagnosis unlocked. So if you want to see that one real quick, there you go. Analyzed all the terminals. So we still have a little ways to go.